Okay, I get what you're
So
saying. Before you get all the shit rolling, because
yeah,
my druid is like that a little bit, where if I'm not able to start building up my fortify, which then like empowers my earth moves, then I'm fucked.
yeah, right. And like with the amount of attack speed I have at this point, I only need like about a 1.5 seconds to like really get things going. Like I stack quickly, but like those weird demonic siege things you see sometimes. It was one run I was doing in one of the Helltide areas, and it was two of them off screen, and I heard "Toof, toof." It was like boom boom, two arrows hit me, just dropped dead. It was just like, oh, okay, like yeah.
Imagine if you was that was a hardcore character, you'd be like, man,
It's hey man,
I
you
don't
know
even know
what?
why people do hardcore in this on this game, because you get disconnected and your characters just die. What the fuck is the point?
That happened to me a number of times in Diablo 3 too.
Yeah, what's the point? When I played hardcore characters in Diablo 3, I played offline only. No interest in that bullshit. Oh, here we go. All right. Yep, kill him up. Yeah. Holy shit. Yeah.
You know
They
what's
were
crazy?
wrong to oppose you.
Have you? I know you avoid it a little bit. Have you looked up anything about the gear that's possible for you to get for your class, like the uniques?
Nope.
Not the regular gear, but the uniques for
Nope.
your class.
Nope.
Dude, though I have two or three. I have three of the uniques for this class. Each one has like 7 or 8 uniques. Um, you can't imprint them. You can't rip anything off of them. They are what they are. They're very powerful, and the stats that roll them are specific to what the piece does. So they're really good. You don't really need to re-roll anything, whether you could or not. But man, like right now, I have a separate clone. Even when my shadow clone isn't up, my ultimate. So technically, when my ultimate is up, there's 3 of me attacking. It gets really ridiculous real fast.
I hadn't noticed.
Yeah, so he pops up as I'm attacking, so it's hard to see him, especially when there's a bunch of enemies around.
That was sarcasm.
Oh yeah. Nice. Well, I mean, it is hard to see the clone, but I know I got you. Like,
Yeah, I see that nigga. Poison imbuement. Did you stick with that?
yep.
Yeah, because it gives you extra attack speed and shit too, right?
That and honestly, the imbuement is weird. The poison trap has its own poison stat. The
Mm-hmm.
imbuement poison is based off your base attack,
Yes.
which the imbuement is way more powerful.
Yeah.
Because my base attack is pretty
After a
like once I
while,
get
yeah, it
going,
becomes way more powerful. Yeah.
yeah. So it's really worth. And then of course I got the know where like when I pop my trap, it has a chance of resetting my imbuement, so I can just keep repoisoning them.
Yeah. And the imbuement in itself just adds so much power to the attack. Even if you don't give
Yes,
a fuck about the poison, it just ups the damage. Holy shit! I forgot. This is I forgot I'm paper. I forgot I'm paper right now.
I
I
got you.
can't.
Wait, did I get
I
you up?
can't.
What the hell? Oh,
That nigga chopped me right in half, man.
got you, man.
I was in there,
Consider this
man.
done.
I forgot. Here we go. Fuck back. I'm not doing too bad though. I stayed alive. I stayed alive so long that I forgot I was a scrub. That was pretty good.
Not you. Not scrub, man. What you
I
talking
mean,
about?
temporarily. In here, I'm a scrub. Out there, I'm a gangster. But in here, you know, I hired a bodyguard. It's the
Are we going in
smartest
a
thing I
circle?
ever did.
Oh, we gotta go this way.
I like how I can't use none of this gear. That's pretty good.
Oh, we gotta go. Okay.
Doing all this, you can take me to World 3 and power level me there. Look at
I
this shit.
mean,
This druid shit so slow. I want to get to the point where I can do a werewolf poison build that is an optimum that everybody gonna fuss at me for having, but I don't care. I played witch doctor because I'm an asshole. I like doing poison stuff, and I didn't like the rogue's poison.
It's so as far as I've seen, not to copy the meta builds or anything like that. Poison, if you're doing traps, if you're doing like damage over time, really works better with shadow. Like try to do what I'm doing. You better be going melee focus and not so much poison focus because
Yeah,
it just doesn't work. You have to because you have to really combine it with death trap. I mean, honestly, I don't know how you do it otherwise.
yeah. Yeah, I mean it wasn't bad. It just wasn't the type of poison I'm looking for.
Right.
And I picked up Druid just because I don't know. I was like, all right, let me try something different here. And I when I saw that the werewolf build is actually like a plague build, I was like, wait, what?
Oh, that's
and,
interesting.
and I was it's exactly what I was kind of hoping I could get out of the rogue, where it was like spreading poison around and this and that and this. But I guess the way that they've always done like the way that they've always done poison that super spreads has always been from a like a natural pathian nature type of character. It's always been a druid or a witch doctor or you know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
don't even know why I thought the rogue would have something like that.
I mean, it's doable. You have to work around it.
Yeah, but it still isn't exactly what I was looking for. Like
Sure.
the druid has a skill called rabies. Um
Oh, they
when you
brought
bite
rabies
it,
back.
yeah, and it spreads like wildfire. And it's the same thing like the locust that the witch doctor had. Spread
Yeah.
like wildfire. And that's the type of bullshit that I'm looking for, like heavy crowd control. Not like I set a trap, they lure into it, then I bust them down with my 2 poison shots that I have, and then it's like I poison them, and then they all get poisoned. Like I'm looking for a field of decay, and the druid has that in abundance, mad fields.
Not while I'm in town.
I can understand how people can get misled by this class though. Like you pick druid because you're trying to do the shape shifting shit. That's what everyone's leaning towards, right? But there's just so much power in the nature magic that I'm like, yo, I just got for now until I can do the horse shit that I want to do. I gotta lean into being just one with nature, and this shit is powerful. It's powerful as fuck. This earth magic shit is insane.
I know. I've been teetering in and out of the PvP areas, and the two that give me the most trouble, strangely, well, not super strange, but is Barbarian, Whirlwind, just spinning around you. All right, I'ma die. I got good damage. Up, he spun through me. I'm dead. That's cool. You know, it's funny. This build is powerful, but it's designed to like stand in a powerful enemy's face and go toe to toe. This whole like free movement, I'm over here, I'm over there, I'm just going to spin around, and you can't stop me. Like this build is not really designed to handle that. So,
Hey, why don't you
it was.
come help me kill these bosses real quick?
Yeah, I know. I thought the
All right,
door
cool.
wasn't open. That's why I went over that way. I thought we had to do something else.
I had to force myself out the cloud. I glitched myself out.
All right.
Let's get it. Yeah, it's 4 of them.
Is it? Is it 4 of them? There's 3 of me. Like, plus you. I mean, it's pretty even to me. Up. I thought that was 4. What happened?
X, go give it to him. Hell yeah, man.
Oddly compelling.
It's a lot of health orbs, man.
That we don't need. Oh, I forgot there were 2 parts to this. To your earlier point, I forgot I was going to actually say that because I think what's happening here, and we'll have to see how the game progresses later on. It feels like what they ended up doing in Diablo 3 of here's the story difficulty, here's some stuff in the world that you can kind of sink your teeth into a little bit to get yourself ready, but really we want you running these greater rifts. It feels like was that a boulder pushing it? All right.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah, I tell you,
I'm like,
Earth
what
magic
happened?
is insane, bro. When I saw what it could do, I was like, what? Yeah, it's crazy. And what's even crazier is some of these legendaries just start turning like your shape shifting stuff into earth magic. Like your werebear becomes
Yeah, I
earth
saw
magic.
that. Yeah.
You sleep, Ashley. No.
Oh, don't do that. Oh, we got Slayer right down here. Let's see, what are we doing? Alright. Wait. There we go.
I got a couple points I need to spend.
I would imagine. Alright. Tired of this.
Playtime is over. Here we go.
I'm not ready yet.
Okay.
Yo, did you check out that Armored Core gameplay, dude?
Oh, I did.
Holy shit.
There's too many
Holy
games
shit.
to get, man.
I know, man. Hey,
Final
what is
Fantasy
going
16 had their
on right
pre-launch
now?
party.
What I'm trying to figure out, why was this year in particular the year that all the greats dropped? Like everything that's a legendary, like franchise building, genre defining title, anything that could be considered a founding title of a video game genre released a new entry this year. What the fuck is that about?
I couldn't tell you. Like, I know
I'm
it's
like,
gonna hurt my wallet later, but
we got
I can afford
Diablo,
it. But
we got
goddamn,
Zelda,
man,
we got Street Fighter, we got Armored Core,
Tekken is coming out, man.
I'm
Remnant 2
like,
is coming out. Dragon's Ball 2 is coming. Man, it's too much. It's too much.
I'm like, yo, this is crazy, man.
Dude, for the
This
first time in a
fucking
long
Final
time,
Fantasy is insane.
dude, it looks so. I cannot wait, man. You
That
know.
game is that is insane, man. What the fuck is happening? What is happening in gaming where, as much as I'm upset with the bullshit, this year they got some fire, bro. But it's
Yeah.
definitely been so many years of bullshit from these squad. Ooh, did you see Ubisoft? That was some sad shit, wasn't it, bro?
I didn't. Like,
Good for you. Hey, good for you, man.
were they still talking about X-Defiant? Was that the key?
Yeah, you know what? All I keep hearing about X-Defiant is like, oh, was that it?
Yep.
Oh. All right, well, let's go to World Tier 3 then.
Let's do this.
All right. Let's can I give you party leader and then they'll all be your level? Is that how that works?
Cause I think it still scales like it only scales up so much here. Since tier 3 is 60 to 70, it'll still be since we're within that level range, it'll be my level and it'll be your level. So I mean they might be level 50 for you, but I mean they won't be level 60 for you if that's what you're asking. They won't be my level for you. It'll still be level.
All right.
It'll be the lowest minimum that world tier can allow.
Okay, okay, I got you. Yeah. I'm following you.
That's why everything I'm
forgot
fighting in World
that-
Tier 4 is 73 because that's the minimum for that world. So
Right, I forgot that World Tier 3 and 4 have minimum levels for every creature.
right,
Yeah.
so they'll all be level 50 for you. They should be.
Right. Yeah. All right. You got to be at the statue. I'm waiting on you. No rush.
Oh man, hold on.
I got a bunch of shit to wear when I get to level 40. Oh, that's soon.
Did they give you did they drop you any uniques?
Um,
I need my allies to do
Because those particular runs usually drop uniques. So
no, nothing that I see.
ah. Hey, I
Maybe I
I'm
don't know what
afraid
I'm
to
looking for.
I'm afraid to run them on World Tier 4, but I have a bunch of Nightmare Dungeon keys if you want to do some.
Can I do 4?
No, in 3. We do them in 3.
Okay, yeah, let's come on.
I've only run 1 or 2. They're actually not much harder than a regular dungeon, to be honest. They were it was actually much easier than I expected it to be.
I've never done any, so kick some ass.
It's a dungeon. It ain't nothing. Like you basically have a better drop rate chance in there, but like it's a dungeon. It's nothing. It's no different.
Hmm.
Hey, the demonic statue. All right.
All right, it's getting a little evil, huh?
Got a little
Look.
Bloodborne going on. It's like, yeah. Wait till you get to World Tier 4, you see this thing. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm about to die. Okay. Got you.
Hmm. Who would have known that Mephisto would have been the big bad this whole entire time? Everybody.
You know what? When I saw that last decision, Nayrel was like, "Yep, this girl got a head on her shoulder." She's just like, we should trap him instead. Everyone was like, "No, Liv is the problem." She's like, "No, she's bad, but she's not a prime evil." I'm like, "Exactly. Thank you." Like, what's like? I'm like, "Yes, the voice of reason." She's like, "No, we should probably catch Mephisto in this." Like, yes.
Yeah, and like we can literally kill Lilith. Like
Yeah,
she's
right.
killable. And they're like literally like, yeah, you did kill a couple of these big ass niggas already. Now you killed them like it wasn't shit, dog.
I do like the fact that I found it funny how they just start throwing they threw and Dario and Durio and all. They just start throwing demon generals at you. They don't even like lead up to them. It's just like, hey, we need to go over here. Durio just pops out of nowhere, like, oh, okay. And then you get back like, oh, you killed Durio? You fought him? Where was he? Like, it's just like yeah, like, oh, you stronger than we thought. Okay. So we got a primary plan, but our backup plan is you.
Right.
Right.
We gonna just we've seen you kill so many things. We gonna just can you kill some more? It's like I think I can. Excellent.
It's funny because they don't do the whole chosen one, you're the hero narrative. It's almost
No.
incidental. Like, oh, you killed so and so. Oh, you ran to them. Oh, you just murdered Astaroth. You just took them out. Huh?
Do they ever
Okay.
explain why you have this level of power?
Well,
Because it kind of doesn't make
I didn't watch
sense.
all the cutscenes, so
No, I mean, literally, I watched them. I don't understand why we're
Now-
so powerful.
here's the thing. Not necessarily explain the power, but it is interesting. If you think the ones I did remember kind of watching was the stuff in the swamp and specifically dealing with the Tree of Whispers.
Mhm.
The witch doctors there, when they talk to you, they're like, "Oh, you're powerful, right?" Like they tell you, like they're just like, "You're a little bit different." Like you, like I remember one cutscene was just like one of the little conversation bubbles was just like, "Oh, people are looking up to you now." Like, they just straight up tell you, like, "Hey, you're not like the rest of them." like fate may run on your shoulders. I'm just letting you know. Then they go back to giving you infested hearts to cure diseases and shit. But it's
Yeah, I don't quite understand why
I kinda
we're
like
this
it.
powerful.
I feel like it's something that like they're gonna explain later.
Yeah, maybe.
I guess it's not necessarily treated as a
and
given.
it's probably because Mephisto or something like that. Because he's like, he like from the jump off, the only reason he came to you is because he knew you had the power to kill Lilith. It was the entire reason that he came and saved you. And it's like, how did he know that? Like, how does everybody just know you're just fucking badass? Like you're dying. He saves you when you're dying in a cave. And he's like, you got the power to kill a god. Like, what?
Well, I mean, keep
That
in
shit
mind.
don't track to me, Chief.
Well, in a roundabout, so one way you could look at it, because one thing I found interesting, the lore behind the all seeing with us sightseeing eye, whatever, the thing that you saw to see Lilith.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of the text bubbles in some of the lore pages you see on the ground in certain places of that around that item is that it can see beyond. Like you see people anywhere they are, and it can also see into the future. Which is like, if that eye alone can do that, I'm pretty sure Mephisto was looking at you like, okay, I see where you're potentially going, and I might want to keep you around for my sake.
Yeah.
Like, it's like,
Yeah, that's
you
true.
have the power to help me out.
We don't really know truly how powerful these lords of like whatever are in their realm at that prime and all that. There's always some haphazard bullshit way that you are fighting these guys in some unholy condition. And it always works out. But who knows what they can possibly do? I mean, apparently Lilith at her level of whatever, when the eye is looking at her, she can just look back and grab you and do whatever. So if she can do it,
because the eye is, as far as I understand, is an artifact created by the demons. So like the demons have that shit naturally. Like the eye is for the people, those who aren't demons or don't have that power. Like Elias, like he didn't have that power. That's why he had to use the eye.
Right. But she got it naturally.
Right. Yeah.
Like that hive mind, secret demon sense shit. All right.
That's my guess. That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
that's where I.
Whatever. Who knows how these things work? Either way it goes, it's been proven multiple times that you can be seen while using the eye by demons, for sure.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
That you run that risk. They even tell you run that risk as soon as you start to use it. So yeah.
Right. And it's a connection to them. It's not even just like you can be seen, but you can be fucking touched, nigga.
All right, let me break this little bit of stuff down. I'm going to pop the nightmare thing once we get there. What am I doing? Oh yeah, it's not, all right.
Not while I'm in town.
So as far as I've seen, the keys are specific to certain dungeons. The interesting thing is, once you go into a nightmare, like you can get them like in Helltide and other places, but like the easiest way to get them is to get one and go into the nightmare dungeon. More keys drop while you're in there, so it kind of feeds into itself.
Not while I'm in town.
Let's see.
Give me one.
All right, so okay. Also, there are so these dungeons are similar to Greater Rifts to a certain extent. Like when you pop them, there are modifiers put on the dungeon.
Okay.
I got one for Core Dragon Barracks. It says, so it gives you something and it gives the enemy something. So it says poisons evade. Using evade leaves a pool of poison behind that damages enemies. So every time you hit the dodge button, you poison them. It says empowered elite. Shock lance elites always have the electric lance affix. And monster shadow damage over time. Monsters deal an additional 22% of physical damage dealt as shadow over 5 seconds. So when they hit you, they apply dots, essentially. The damage, well, I don't know for your level, but the damage that, you know, is based on their damage level individually. And none of these mobs outside of like the champions hit really hard. So, you know, if you have like some efficient barriers or healing, you don't even feel that.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, you don't feel that 22% much. That when I was reading that with the first time I did, I'm like, oh shoot, I'm gonna have to worry about, because I'm jumping in, I'm hitting everybody. If they all hitting me, I don't know if I'm gonna have a whole bunch of dots on me. Nah, I barely felt it, and I'm not a tanky class, as you know, right? So.
Not while I'm in
town. You know what? Let me jump. I'm gonna just jump to the area where.
Not while I'm in town.
Now, one interesting thing. Oh, you know what? Actually, you might not want to run too many of these until you hit level 50 and unlock your Paragon. One good thing about this, the nodes using that Paragon board. You know how you rank Greater Rifts and they will upgrade those gems?
Mm-hmm.
This is similar to that. Like when you beat a Nightmare dungeon, there's this big field that pops up in this stand. And though the nodes you can slot in to give yourself extra stats and abilities and stuff like that in the Paragon board, the way they work is you slot it into certain spots on the board, and there's all these little nodes that give you like +5 to different one of the main stats. or it gives you like the magic ones give you specific stuff like extra defense, extra damage. It may modify some ability you have. So like the blue ones are kind of modifiers, and then there's yellow ones that like just straight up give you like basically new skill abilities or some augment to like already existing abilities. But there's glyphs, what they call them, glyph nodes that you can put in yourself, and you can like put your own ability in there. There's a huge list of like 50 something nodes that you can find and unlock and put in there. But the way they work is it goes out in kind of a diamond shape, like a square-ish diamond shape, and it's like 3 across, 3 up and down, then like kind of a 2 or 3 in like the little middle sections of each line. It covers nodes, and basically you slot in the idea is that you slot in a node and you pick a node for whatever stats are available within the area of that node. It'll cover it in like these kind of like red highlighted squares. And if you hit the number, it'll give you buffs. Like I have one that I'm leveling up right now that gives me plus 16% damage to elites. But if I unlock 40 points of dexterity nodes around that, I get an additional 16% damage. And the point of leveling, the reason I'm saying all this, the point of leveling up is when you level up in these nightmare dungeons and level up like those nodes you have slotted or a node you're going to slot later, it expands how many nodes, it grows bigger how many highlighted red squares there are. So you can put more points into it and make it even stronger. So that's how you level up those glyphs, is these nightmare dungeons. But you don't have a Paragon unlocked yet. So I don't know how that's gonna work. I mean, we could do the dungeon. I don't really care. It's just
Yeah, it's all good. I don't care. Where'd the portal open up at?
I see it. It's over here. I'm gonna run. All right. That's the closest town where I see to it. You can see my pin on the map, right? I've been able to see other.
I'm
people's
loading up,
pins.
so give me 1 second.
Okay.
Load them up. Load them up. Yeah. We're going.
Yeah, we gotta go up.
Not while I'm in town.
The core dragon barracks up there. I've been spending a decent amount of time like unlocking the map so I can see everything.
Oh my god, dude, you make a new character, you got to do it all over again. It fucking sucks.
Really?
Yup.
Oh man.
Yeah, man, it's a lot that you got to do all over again with a new character. It's not just like it's the process of leveling up that's real slow. It's also like unlocking all the bullshit again.
So those mobs are level 50 to you, right? The ones you ran past? Okay, that's what I thought. All right, cool. All right, let's do this. Yeah, I mean, they show level 61 to me, but like...
If we walk in the door and they uppercut me, I'm gonna be so fucking mad.
I'm gonna just get you up, it's fine. It's okay.
Let's go. No uppercuts, though. Fucking scout time.
I can't promise that.
Fucking scout.
I mean, I'm not throwing uppercuts, so what am I gonna say about it? I mean, you know, if they decide to throw uppercuts, I mean, we just gotta kill them before they do it.
It's crazy how you just straight up just said you're gonna let them hit me with an uppercut.
No, I said I can't stop them from doing the uppercut. I said to kill them before they do the uppercut.
That's not what I heard. I heard,
okay, well,
hey, you gonna catch some hands. I'm like, what?
I mean, what? Look, I'm trying to be realistic here. I don't want to sell you lies, man. I'm gonna do what I can. What we gotta do? Oh yeah, you have a limited number of revives in here, so I forgot about that part.
Then you better fucking save me, then.
Well, I'm not gonna die.
I know. That's why I say you better save me.
This will be all your revives. Just be careful.
It's all to the good. I'm adept at being a coward. It works.
I mean,
yeah, give me the EXPs. EXPs. Oh my god, shot me right in the ass. What's up with that, bro?
Yeah, you better be careful, man. I was just trying to warn you.
Yeah, this nigga trying to run up on me all crazy. Cause he undead. That's some bullshit.
Yes.
Uh-oh, bats. Bats.
Here we go. Come in the room. Just bring him over here.
Too late. I gotta fight them off. They're so
Well,
aggressive.
where you at?
I
No,
gotta
run
back out.
this
They're
way.
so
What are you doing?
aggressive. I can't.
Dude, come
I
here.
don't have any movement abilities. I can't just run through enemies, James. They kill me in 2 hits.
What?
I'm a druid. I'm not a rogue. I can't just fly through them. Just run over here. I can't. I'm a bear.
You just leveled up. Stop complaining. I didn't want-
I'm just saying. You like, just move over here. That shit would sound great when I was on rogue, man. These things, this motherfucking thing is a tank. It moves slow. It's hard to turn. The druid is planet. It's on Earth. It's fucking ridiculous, man. You get cornered in druid, you're fucked, dude. You gotta fight your way out. You can't. Unfortunately, their movement, they have some, but it's not. You gotta stand your ground. Is what I found as I tried to run away multiple times unsuccessfully. You gotta fucking stand your ground here. I felt like a bitch because I was playing rogue, and when I was playing rogue, you saw what I was doing. I used to just flip through the whole fucking stage and get to the objective. I didn't give a shit. Flip, fuck y'all. I ain't gotta fight y'all. I ain't dealing with this. I just want to complete this. Yep.
Can I share something?
Druid, I found out. Nah, that don't work. I was trying to flip through. Nigga grabbed me in the back of my head. Nah, what's up? It don't work out. I don't. Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
In not giving you movement abilities, they gave you things like the boulder that moves people for you. So like, you know, it's that whole I can do what I want, you can't stop me, and you get out of my way. But unfortunately, for a decent amount of elites, the boulder just simply does not work. So you end up in a kind of a flighty mode where you don't really have the ability to stop them from approaching you, but you don't have any movement abilities yourself, and it sucks. And it happens a lot to druid in the early game.
I can get my hands on this, man. Like, you know what? Although I always acknowledge the power and ability of werebear form, even in Diablo 2, I always like the werewolf form better. I always thought it looked cooler.
I love werewolf form. Yeah, that's where I ultimately want to end up at, is the werewolf.
Oh shoot! Come here.
The class is super good, man. It's just unfortunately it doesn't, like, its strengths aren't acceptable at low level. Like, it has strengths for sure, and when it works, but then there's just some enemies where it's like, well, you don't have the ability to stop them, so that's it. You just gotta fight them, and they're infinitely more stronger than you, and you can't run. Like, especially if you have certain builds. Like, I'm sure there are other builds that are like meant to overpower, but at early game, man, it's hard to deal with it because fortify doesn't really give that much damage mitigation, and you get a lot of fortify skills. It does boost your damage a lot. Like, they give you a lot of things that boost your damage once you're fortified, but fortify itself really doesn't help you stay alive that well when shit does that. Like when them big niggas with the big axes do the jumping strikes on you, and you got that one dash on cooldown, and you just dodged out of the way of like a dot puddle, and they jump and chop you, and you think fortify gonna save you. It don't. And that's the problem with druid, is that there's just like part of your abilities just don't work on the stronger enemies, and there's nothing you can do about that at early game. You can retool and rebuild. I rebuilt myself to the point where I'm not even bothering with the like trying to move people and immobilize and all that other stuff like that. Like the boulder is the thing that I like the most, but that's mainly because it's on a cooldown and it doesn't cost a resource. So it's another thing that I can, you know, kind of keep upticking on. But other than that, I don't bother trying to, shit, they got me immediately. I don't bother trying to crowd control at this point right now. It just doesn't work because there's just too many enemies that can ignore it. Ignore it when it counts. When it counts the most, they just roll right past your shit.
Oh, I
He
just
keeps
noticed
thinking.
that. When you're reviving somebody, whatever progress you're doing sticks. Like when I went
Yeah.
back to get you. Oh yeah, yeah, okay, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really
Never noticed
good.
that
Yeah,
before.
so just in case you got a kite and get, you can actually do it. Thank you.
Problem.
Only 12 more revives.
That's.
Who
Why
is
does it say
dying
12?
that many times?
Oh, does revive mean like die completely? Like we both have to die? Because
Yeah, I guess.
12 is what we started with.
Yeah, if you get me back up, it doesn't count against the death penalty.
Oh,
Yeah.
are we good then? Like, all right, no problem. All right, where are these boils at? So, in planning out this build and another build I actually want to try out too later on, because I have another build idea for another build, but there's a couple pieces I still need to make it really work. So I'm learning like how to spec stuff, how affixes work, what aspects you can actually put it in, because I didn't realize there was the restrictions on what you can put where. I didn't realize like how limited it actually was.
I'm still not hip to it. Is it extremely limited?
So it depends on the piece. The breakdown, as far as I can tell.
I'm not ready yet.
With one exception, the rings, amulets, and the gloves, for some strange reason, have the most things you can put on. Like the gloves, you can put on everything except for I think you can't put defensive stuff on there. Stuff that gives you barriers. Anything that like gives you damage reduction, stuff like that. But like most of the other categories can. Your offhand weapon, the rings and amulets have like the most. I think you can put anything on those for the most part, as far as I can tell. The head, body, and legs are all defensive. Period. Like the legs specifically, you can only put defensive aspects on. Period. Like that one category. You can't put anything else on those. Yeah, the feet is the thing that trips me out the most. The feet you can either put utility or mobility. So anything that lets you dash, anything that gives you like, you know, extra charges to dash, or the one aspect that gives you like an extra charge to shadow step to move around. That, or anything that gives you like oh, hold on. Come here. Anything that gives you like when you hit an enemy, it gives you energy resource back or something like that. Like utility and mobility, those are the only things on there. You can't put defensive. You cannot put anything up, and anything that gives you damage or any buffs, you cannot put that on the feet at all. Period. So what it boils down to, how you would generally break it down, unless you're trying to do something really specific, you have essentially between the head, body, and legs, you have 3 defensive slots essentially between your 2 weapons or 4 weapons if you're a barbarian. Your rings, amulet, and the gloves, you have 7 offensive slots, and then your feet are basic utility. That's really what it boils down to. So whatever you think you're going to be imprinting in the future, that 7-3-1 is how you should be looking at it. Because the number of times I was breaking stuff down, like, oh, I'm just going to put this in the feet. I'm just like, wait, why can't I do this? And that's why I started realizing, like, oh, there are some serious restrictions on like what I can put where. And the feet is the worst. I have no idea why they limited the boot armor to just utility or movement, especially since like Rogue, despite how mobile Rogue is, Rogue has like 4 legendary aspects in mobility, period, in the whole game. So like the number of things you can even put in your boots is like 7 things. Like it's so limited, like it's dumb.
Yeah, I mean that's unfortunate. But I'm sure there's a balanced reason for it or whatever, and whatever. They'll give you some bullshit.
And that's on top of the fact that those uniques I was talking about earlier, those uniques are item specific. So like if there's something like, for me, the what are these things called? The Grasp of Shadow gloves, those are always gloves.
Oh,
like if
shit,
you wear,
wait,
if you
I
have
gotta
that,
go back real quick for
okay,
sniffy stuff.
go ahead. Actually, you know what? I should probably hop back too for a second.
I'm not
We're almost
gonna
done with this
break
dungeon.
down because I can't equip none of this, so I'm gonna just throw it in my stash box.
Is
When
it
I
all
get
level
the
50?
appropriate level, I'm gonna see what it is.
Is the gear level 50?
47.
Oh, Oh, I didn't know that.
Up to the good.
I gotta
In the
remember that when I
stash
start another
box.
class.
I don't know what's good and what's bad.
You know what? All this up close stuff, especially running the PvP areas, I think if I build anything next, it's gonna be a bit of a range class. 'Cause up close is cool, but you know, there's some limits to that. I want to be able to pop a dude from a distance every
You
once
just
in a
trying to
while.
gun them down, man.
Yeah, man, because that was so annoying, man. Like, dude just whirlwind around, bounced out. It wasn't even hard for him. It was just like, all right, man. I couldn't do nothing. I can do tier 4 level 73 dungeons at level 60. I could not beat that dude. Like I couldn't even scratch him. Like it was just like, all right. Like I can't do anything.
Spinning out of control. You cannot escape from death. Let's spin.
And I don't even think he was actually all that much better to me. It was more so just I don't know what you would need for a PvP fight. Obviously, it's not what I have right now. Like my shit is built for sustain, strong enemies that are trying to sit there and kill everybody. I can get in that dude's face. I can't get in Whirly Bird's face. I can't. I don't. This is not set up to do that. So I need to sit back. Maybe I have a couple mobility options. Pop around. Pop some unstoppable so he can't crowd control me and just shoot him in the face from a distance. That's what my plan is.
Have you tried going back to the rogue range playstyle to see if you like it?
I haven't yet, more so because I'm more so trying to figure out like I'm trying to see the game right now. Like that's why I'm kind of sticking to this one. I want to see tier 3, I want to see tier 4, I want to get some ancestral pieces, I want to see how that feels, how that works. I'm trying to get the bones and meat down, and then I'm gonna go back once I understand the game better and like, all right, now I can sit back, have fun, try some stuff because I get what's going on.
Up into the right.
Like all that stuff I explained about the gear, that was like hours of headaches figuring all that out. Like, it's like I didn't know any of that when I was like, oh, okay, I got these aspects. I'm gonna just craft this up. I'm like, nope. Started hitting brick walls left and right. Like, okay, I gotta figure this out. Like, how does this work?
Oh shit!
What happened?
I got chopped.
Where are you? What? You're so far away from me. Hold on, what? I think we gotta go over here.
I was kicking their ass. They was like, "Ooh, get him!" And I was like, "No, you can't. You better not." Damn, he went down.
I'm not ready yet.
There's one piece I'm really trying to find, a specific aspect that because my attacks are way more powerful while I have my poison imbuement on, but of course it's only for 2 attacks. There is an aspect that while enemies are standing your poison trap, you get unlimited imbuement. Like it doesn't go on cooldown. If I can find that, I can do that poison imbuement I just did, but like constantly, dude. And there's also I want to find the other unique dagger for this class because like it's whether you do either marksman or cutthroat, basically your basic and core skills. As you're doing it, it gives you I think it's between 20 and 30% attack speed increase each. Like it's a huge attack speed buff.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
We got an event in here.
I may have a couple of guys with me.
They're dead. Like I was catching them as they were coming through the door.
I must wait a moment.
You gotta kill the ones with the aura under their feet. Let's see what's going on. I hate these ones. It's so hard for me to see like the objective sometimes, of like which ones I'm supposed to be killing.
I must wait a moment.
Oh yeah.
My nigga sound like he just busted big ass.
Get it? Oh, he's not dead. Ow. Oh, we did it. Okay, cool.
I don't even know how we did it.
I must wait a moment.
Nice. Shout out to us. We did
Yep. See,
it.
that chest just dropped another nightmare sigil for another dungeon. It just feeds into itself. You can just do nightmare dungeons non-stop.
I gotta go get my level 40 weapon. I don't even know how I left my big baby at home.
Yeah, I mean this is where the XP is at. This and Helltide. Like, yeah, man. That's it. Okay,
Right.
here's the thing I was talking about. Wait, did you warp back?
Yeah, I jump back to grab my agony axe. What you gonna do?
I don't know if you can use it. Come when you get done, come back real quick so we can see if you can use this glyph node. I don't know if you can, but we can try it. And wow, I'm gonna pop this node for myself. Oh, you can do 10 XP this time.
I don't know why I didn't pop over to you.
Oh, you're right outside the door. That's fine.
Oh. All right. Yeah, they just told me I need to be level 50. I'll go.
Okay, that's what I was afraid of. Right. I didn't know if it would let you do it.
That's
The
all
first
good.
one I did. So the bar looks like you need 8 XP per level to like increase the radius of these things. The first one I did gave me 4 XP. This one gave me 10 XP this time. I don't know why. I don't know if that just happens naturally as you beat more dungeons or like what gives you the extra XP, but I will take it. Okay, so it's 8 XP for the first level. It's 15 XP for the next level to upgrade it further. Okay. All right, we're done. Hey, there's a Helltide going on. You want to try to kill some stuff and scout some gear.
Lead the way, Chief. Whatever you feel like doing, man. I just need XPs.
The dungeon we're in is actually in the Helltide area, so we don't have to go too far. I jumped to Ministab right in this area.
All right, I'm jumping these points.
So
Mhm.
I don't know if I'm gonna run into him again. I don't know. Have you? Well, okay. I don't know if this is your first time in World Tier 3. I don't know if you've seen the Seething Abomination that pops up in Helltide. It's like this high-level enemy that runs around. Kind of looks like a weird bug scarab thing. It's super high level. When I started hitting around level 59, 60, I started realizing like his attack. I can actually tank a lot of his attacks. I tried to kill him. I think there's a time limit of how long you can fight him for. Because every time I would get him down, because he had like 5 or 6 of those little triangle thresholds, you know, where they pop out the orbs. I would always get him down to that right before that last triangle, like got past it before he got to that last section of his life bar, and he would just run away. I think you can only fight him for so long, but I might be able to kill him this time because I don't know what that thing drops. but I think I can take him. Like if we run into him. The last time I fought, he hits really hard, so be careful because he's like even on World 2 or 3, he's like level 72, so be careful. But and he likes to skitter around a lot. Like he'll stand still for a little while, then he'll like run around, puff these demon blasts out of his feet, and then like stand still again trying to kill you. So it's kind of like it's a bit of a chase trying to run around and hit him. But with the stuff I got now, I think I should be able to take him. Before, to get him down as low as I did before, it took me like 8 or 9 minutes of just beating on him. Which is... What is that? Huh.
All right.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's so red.
Yeah, it's Helltide. Hold on, I'm not... Let me... put a few more things away, then we can I mean really what we're generally going for, I'm saying, because he's somewhere on the map. You have to kind of find him. So I mean, assuming we don't even run into him, we're probably just going to do events to kill monsters to get the aberrant cinders, so you can open those special chests up and see what you get. So we're really just going for XP and gear as usual.
Yep, I like that plan. That plan sounds like a plan to me. Little bit of plan in my life.
I just need to break something down real fast and go. All right, I'm ready. Let's roll. Is there any good chests around here? Chest protection or all gear. There's a chest of weaponry over here. So we can kind of play around this area until we get enough points. The one chest I haven't opened yet is the chest of mysteries. It usually takes 150 cinders, but I don't know what drops out of it.
Good old-fashioned demons. Have they explained why the Helltides are happening?
Well, we left the gates of hell open. That's why it only appears in World Tier 3, because it's kind of post-lore.
I'm not ready.
I mean,
Oh.
I think Lore Apples is supposed to close the gates or something like that, but I don't think it worked like that.
I thought we were supposed to seal the gates
No.
of hell.
Because I think that, and also, if I remember correctly, I think it was supposed to be partially because we took Mephisto, and that's causing an issue. That's why Nero just kind of like sails off into the distance. Like, I need to get as far away from y'all as possible. Not that it's going to help you, but at least if this breaks out, it's going to take him a while to get back to you. Like, I guess it's the reason.
Hey, yo, that ending scene where they kept showing Mephisto just like over her, I was like, yo, this is fucked up. And she was all like, I'm gonna save you guys, and I'm doing the right thing. And meanwhile, Mephisto's just right there. He's just over her. She's sleeping, and she's like looking at people. He's just right there. I'm like, yo, this is fucked, dude.
He a creep. That's what he do. I mean, that's literally, he was stalking you as a werewolf. Like, hey, you dying? How you doing? Like
I've
he
sensed that you have
he's
the
just
power
there.
to end her.
Ain't got nothing else to do. I mean, I'm kind of trapped in hell, you know, kind of getting my power back slowly, you know. I'm coming to kill you one day, but we cool right now.
I don't know. At the end of the day, like, Lilith was right, but she was also power hungry. So
Look, I don't want to get too real world on it. This is one of the pet peeves with it. Not with what you said, but just this idea that, like, yes, wrong people can say right things sometimes. They can. It's easy to know, like, hey, there's a problem. Hell and Narius, they ain't really got your best interest at heart, and they don't. They're right.
They don't.
That don't mean we need to trust them just because they recognize the obvious. Like,
right, yeah, and it's that thing of like, he was right. She was definitely right. But she was also power hungry. You couldn't let her rule either, and that was her goal in the end, was to rule.
yeah.
Even the offer that she gave the character was like one of being a puppet. Like, yeah, they need a human to lead them, and you know, you'll rule and I'll be in the shadows. And it's like, there it goes right there, that last part. You said the quiet part out loud.
I mean, for what it's worth, they're honest about it. Mephisto was honest about it. He's just like,
Yes,
yeah,
he
no,
is.
we're gonna be enemies in the future, but right now,
Yeah,
like, I need your help. Like,
yeah, true. Mephisto is not known, I think, to be a trickster. More just manipulative. It's not the same.
I'm not ready yet.
okay, I'm at 51 cinders. Actually, there's 2 boxes of weaponry around here. I'm just curious. Let me go see how much this box is first. We can go around. Yeah, it's funny when you get to World Tier 3, like gold drops in like 3 to 500s. Like World Tier 4, it's like 1,000 to 1,500s like per drop. It is a lot more. Okay, yeah, this is a heavy weaponry. This might actually be good for you. There's not a lot of heavy weapons out. Bows really just means two-handed weapons. There's not a lot of good bows. There's some good bows for rogue, but I would imagine you have probably better two-handed options than I do.
150.
Yeah. Also keep in mind, if you die, I don't know if I revive you, but if you die, you lose center, so keep that in mind.
Mr. Kabibble. Holy shit. That guy's dead. I like that.
He is.
I
What?
must wait a moment.
They got the monk's whirlwind.
It's interesting considering the kind of this version of Diablo really reminds me. Okay, like
I'm not ready.
this version
The
of
boner.
I'm gonna chase these dudes down. I'm gonna die when I reach you.
He was like, okay. Just throw your knives at him, man.
I mean, my knives are like a shotgun. They only go a certain distance.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not ready yet.
If I had the regular one that like ricochets, that one goes full screen. But this one is like, you know.
Man, I gotta wrap it up soon. I gotta fucking drive up to PA tomorrow.
All right. I mean, 75 is the lowest to open a box. Usually it's one of the gear, the box of protection, which is basically just armor. So you can open one of those probably now. If you want to just get one real quick.
Oh, we can wait till we get 150. Cool.
41.
Yeah. Spend some
Yo, that
time
dude
with the
mid
homie,
chop.
man.
He jumped up. I'm a chop. Oh, yeah. Yeah, should have thought about that.
Yeah, get chopped in your neck. Yeah, you forgot about weapons, huh?
Let's go to the other side of the map, see if we can find some more events. The events is really what you want to do. Like, killing enemies is cool. It's a little bit slower that way, unless you can, like, wipe out groups quickly. But the events is really where, like, you know, your good drops. Because Helltide also has, increased, drop chances. So those events is really, you can get some good stuff out of there. Let's go this way. Get this. We got more stuff. Where's the stuff? We're looking for purple enemies, events, and good old Sealing Abomination if we run across them. Up. Here we go. Anything? Oh, hell yeah. to 117.
Wouldn't there normally be an event right here? Oh, wait. It's down below.
I'm not ready yet.
Where we at? Where we at? Oh, I see it. Cool, cool, cool. Let's roll. Let's do this.
We got help. We got Wiz the chocolate. Get him the
Chocolate.
chocolate.
Oh yeah, I forgot to also tell you about that. The Helltide areas like to rain like demon rocks on you from time to time. It just happens randomly.
I'm not ready yet.
They hurt. Like, hey, environmental stuff is truly a problem in this game.
I'm not ready yet.
I'm at 131.
I must wait a moment.
Working on the effigy. Alright. About to kill the boss real quick.
I'm not
Come here.
ready yet.
No, no, no. Run away. Don't run away. Accept your death. What's happening? Ooh, yeah. I'm at 140. Hold on, let me pick up these centers around here.
I must
Yeah, I mean, the sheer density of mobs and the chests at the end, yeah. The events is what's happening around here. I'm at 147. How many do you have?
I have 119.
Okay, okay. I need 3 more. You need about, what, 31 more? That's not bad. Let's stay near this weaponry chest. Let's just rock it out. We can rack that up really quick.
I agree.
I really hope we run into Seething Abomination.
I must wait a moment.
All right, I'm at 151.
I'm at 135.
All right, we need a few more. Let's roll up here. Here we go.
I'm not ready yet.
Okay.
140.
All right. Come on, where you at? Here we go. Here we go.
Wow, that whole pack only dropped one.
Okay, the event is back up. We can do it one more time real quick. Oh, is this? Oh no, okay. We got to stand on the. Stand with me. No, stand with me.
I must wait a moment.
It's gonna be way too difficult trying to keep you alive otherwise. Come on. Come on. Alright, let's go. Let's move.
I must wait a moment.
Okay. Alright, let's move.
Definitely dead.
Did you lose any tenders?
Oh my god. I lost half of them.
Oh. Oh,
Alright.
not. Hold on.
I must wait a
Because I'm still killing, so you can get a bunch of cinders if I can just stay alive. Like, if we can finish this, all I gotta do is finish this last. Oh my god! Ugh! Just so many of them. Ah. Oh my god! Get on! Oh my god! Oh no! Oh shit!
Did they get you too?
I was frozen. I couldn't pop my potions and
Oh
stuff.
shit. Yo.
So you still got 75, right?
Huh?
You still got 75, right?
Yeah, I got 75.
You know what? I just finished. There's a bunch here. Let's pick these up and then we can go open a box. Don't worry about it. I mean, you can still get something. You know, there's no point in leaving empty-handed. We finished the 4 plates, so we just got to kill the boss now. Stay alive, man. Or are you still down? Oh no, did you came back? Okay. Okay, the event is done. I'm just killing all these goatmen that just popped up out of nowhere. There you go, level 42.
I must wait a moment.
Oh, this power leveling is nice.
Yeah, there's a bunch of cinders around still. Yeah, I'm still at like 116. Yeah, I got a little heavy.
All right, even to the nearest box, homie.
How many cinders do you have right at the moment?
117.
You know what? There are, so it goes 75, 125, 150, and 175 for the box of mysteries. So let's get a few more. We can go open a 125 box real quick. We'll just run around until we find one. You got 125 yet?
121.
Hey, I'm at 123. You know what? Let's let me see. Is there a box? Hey, there's a box of jewelry. No, forget this event.
125.
All right, let's go. Forget this event. Usually the box of jewelry is usually those are 125, so we should be able to open that with no problem. Hey, there's some stuff over here. Cool. Now I'm at 125. That's what's up. All right, let's roll. Nope, not today, demons.
That nigga coming out.
That's right, not today, Satan.
Oh shit, they knocked me off.
Come on, come here.
Oh.
I got you. There we go. Careful of the hellfire. You know what? Let's just stay off the horse for a second. Oop. But we gotta climb up this hill over here to get to the box. Oh shit! You alright? Oh, okay. I am gonna kill this named demon over here, though.
I got a horse to roll the fuck.
Oh, whoa! Oh, you got it? You good? Careful, man, careful. There we go. Cool. You go up in the box.
No, where's the box?
It's up here. Or down here, I guess. Whatever. Yeah, it's right here. Of course.
I'm not ready yet.
Here it is. Yeah. Oh, it's 75. Okay. Usually those are more expensive. You get anything?
Yeah, got a legendary.
That's what's up. Anything useful?
Alright, I'm warping back. I'm about to wrap it up, man. Tired. Ready to take me a nizap.
Good stuff, man. I got me.
Yeah, man. Hey, yo, I appreciate the round through the cathedral and the power leveling. I don't know how much time I'll be on tomorrow, but I'm hoping to get some time in. And if you're on later in the evening, I'll try to link up and do some more of this, man. I'm trying to get up with you, at least get to your level, and then I can scroll for the gear, and then we can do this together. I couldn't keep going with the rogue. I was just like, yo, this is not gonna be for me, so I might as well just try something different.
I understand. I fully understand.
Resetting, man, that was a pain. I was like, oh, but I beat the campaign before I did, so. And I'm very happy I did the campaign with Rogue because I was able to flip like through people, run through whole dungeons without dying. It was great.
Right. I am. If I do another character, I really want to do Barbarian, mostly because I want to see what else it has outside of Whirlwind. It has to have other builds. I'm like, all I ever see is dudes doing Whirlwind. I'm like, I want to do something else. Like, what else can it do? Come on, man.
Right. Whirlwind's just easy, but I hate that move. I hate any
I
move where you spin in a circle. I hate it.
That's oddly specific, but I understand.
If it's not a SPD or a Shinizuma, I don't want to see it. Which, by the way, the Shinizuma is just a fucking whole new take on the SPD. You ain't really tricking me, dog.
It's a rabbit series of but yeah, I mean technically, yeah. So cool Japanese ninja shit. Kicky flippy SPD.
But it looks all cool and smoky. I'm down with it, but I pay homage to the gods. You feel me? I know what a SPD is when I see it, and that's an SPD, you son of a bitch.
I mean, yeah, look. We can only do so much, man. If we wanted to have Ninja Theory guys make us games, we gotta just deal with Japanese SPDs. I mean, is it cheap? Is it
what it is.
Is it a command grab that you? But no, is it a command grab that goes from a strike, a confirm? Like it's not. You don't even dodge the grab. He hits you into it. Like it's not even like.
Yeah. It's because they ain't got that pure Russian and American power where you can just grab him and defy gravity. You gotta hit him so hard he defies gravity. You know what I'm saying? It's a different kind. Goddamn Japanese SPDs.
I mean, big boobs.
That sounds
SPDs,
like an
that's cheap
aggressive
as hell.
slur, but it is what it is, man. That's exactly what it is, you son of a bitch.
I mean, being honest, that's
like, don't at me. That's all it is. Oh man.
shit.
All right, bro. I'm gonna get out with you tomorrow, man.
All right. I'll catch you online.
Laters.